Good afternoon, everyone. It's wonderful to be here with all of you at Brannon Steel, right here in the heart of Brampton Chinguacousy Park. As the Member of Parliament for Brampton Centre, it's truly a pleasure to join our neighbouring riding for an important announcement like today's. I'm delighted to be here alongside one of my colleagues, MP Faris Sood, who will be joining us shortly, representing Mississauga Centre. An exciting day for Brampton, for our region, and for the hardworking people who keep our industries strong. And there is no one better to speak to that than the person leading today's announcement. It is my honor to introduce the President of the Treasury, a dedicated Member of Parliament for Brampton Chinguacousy Park, Minister Shafqat Ali. Minister Ali has been a strong champion for workers, for local industry, and for the future growth of this community. Please join me in welcoming Minister Ali to the podium.
Good afternoon, actually. Thank you, Aman. Before I begin, I would like to respectfully acknowledge the territory in which we gather as the ancestral, unceded homelands of the Mississaugas of the Credit, the Haudenosaunee and Wounded Nations. As the Member of Parliament for Brampton Chinguacousy Park and Canada's President of the Treasury Board, alongside with my colleague, the youngest MP, Amandeep Sodhi, he represents the riding of Brampton Centre. It is wonderful to be here at Brannon Steel, of steel in my riding. Brannon has been a leading supplier of carbon steel parts across Canada and the United States for 55 years. Congratulations on this incredible milestone. In a rapidly changing and uncertain world, companies like Brannon Steel contributes to our communities in an important way. So to that, I thank you. Last month, the government presented Budget 2025, Canada Strong. In this uncertain time, Canada's new government is focused on what we can control. And we're empowering Canadians with lower costs and new opportunities to help them. We cannot control what other nations do, but we can control what we can choose to build here at home. Budget 2025 makes generational investments while maintaining Canada's strong fiscal advantage, a foundation that allows us to invest ambitiously and responsibly and build Canada's economy to be the strongest in the G7. Our plan is clear: build, protect, and empower. We must again become a country great things at the scale and pace not seen in generations. To meet the challenges of our time and seize new opportunities, we know that we must make generational investments that protect and transform our industries, strengthen our economy, and invest in Canadians. We're building one Canadian economy, turbocharged by major nation positions, diversify our markets, and create hundreds of thousands of high-paying careers. We plan to invest $115 billion to build infrastructure for the 21st century, from projects focused on trade and transport to supporting Indigenous and municipal projects, all of which are key drivers of economic growth and support high-paying careers. Through the new Build Communities Strong Fund, The government proposes more than $51 billion over the next support infrastructure projects across the country. Beginning in 2026, the fund would provide $3 billion every year to help provinces, territories, and municipalities invest in the things that matter most, like safer roads and more resilient communities. But in order to build Canada strong, we need Canadian materials. Steel and lumber are the core to Canada's competitiveness. They are essential for home building, infrastructure, and supply chain across the country. Canada's new government has taken steps to protect Canadian steel and lumber, but we're going even further. First, we need to make sure Canadian steel producers like Brannon have better access to the domestic market. That's why we will tighten import limits on foreign steel, impose a 25% tariff on certain steel products like wind towers and prefabricated buildings, and strengthen border measures to stop steel dumping. These actions will protect Canadian jobs and create over $1 billion in new demand for Canadian steel. Second, we're making it easier to build with Canadian steel and lumber. We will work with the rail companies to cut freight rates by 50% for moving steel and lumber across Canada. The new Build Canada Homes Agency will prioritize housing projects that use Canadian wood. Later this year, the Buy Canadian policy will require large federal contracts to use Canadian materials. And third, we're increasing the protections for Canadian steel and lumber workers and businesses so they can adapt and thrive in this new global environment. Canada's new government is investing over $100 million over next 2 years to help workers and businesses. This investment will help companies keep people working and provide training to employees who are working reduced hours. It will also provide more income for up to 26,000 Canadians in sectors like steel and lumber so they can stay on the job and prepare for the future. This is about protecting our industries and ensuring Canadians' materials remain the trusted choice here at home and with our partners abroad. This is about protecting good jobs, strengthening communities, and reinforcing our Made in Canada industrial capacity. When Canadians build homes, bridges, and schools, they can do it with Canadian materials. At this crucial moment, we are moving from reliance to resilience. We are building Canada strong with Canadian steel and lumber. These measures will protect jobs, strengthen communities, and position Canada for long-term growth and competitiveness. This is how we build Canada strong. Thank you. Merci beaucoup.
Thank you, and this concludes today's announcement. We want to thank Brannon Steel for having us here today, for all of the hard work that you guys do for our communities, and not just keeping Brannon Steel strong, but keeping Canada strong. For having us once again.
साहब आज ब्रैम्पटन में एक स्टील फैक्ट्री है इसका विजिट किया। पहले तो बहुत शुक्रिया, आप मसरूफियत के बावजूद इधर अपनी कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी में आए हैं, क्या इम्पोर्टेंट था आज इस वक्त?
नहीं, बहुत शुक्रिया जी। मैं यहाँ पर ब्रैनन स्टील, ये स्टील का कंपनी है, फैसिलिटी ब्रैम्पटन चिंकूजी पार्क में, और मनीष ये ऑपरेशन रन करते हैं, ये मेरे साथ हैं। तो आज यहाँ पर मैं अनाउंसमेंट करने के लिए आया था कि जो टैरिफ सिचुएशन है यूएस के साथ, हमारा 85% जो यूएस के साथ क्यूजमा में कवर्ड है, सेक्टोरियल है, जिसमें सबसे ज्यादा इम्पैक्ट जो स्टील, एल्यूमिनियम और लंबर पे हुआ है। जो उसमें हमें अपनी जो इंडस्ट्री है, जो वर्कर्स हैं, उनको गवर्नमेंट सपोर्ट करने के लिए, प्रिजर्व करने के लिए और आगे फ्यूचर के लिए अपना रिलायंस से रेजिलियंस की तरफ आने के लिए जो हमने पॉलिसी बनाई है, उसकी अनाउंसमेंट के लिए मैं यहाँ पर आया था। और आई एम ग्रेटफुल टू ब्रैनन स्टील कि इन्होंने हमें यहाँ पर होस्ट किया और वर्कर्स से मुलाकात हुई और यहाँ के इनके ऑपरेशन हमने देखा। बट द होल आइडिया इज टू स्टैंडिंग अप with our steel industry, aluminum, lumber, and standing up with our workers in the time of crisis or challenge, or to seize the moment. ये मुश्किल वक्त है, new realities हैं, but I think it's a wake up call है हमारे लिए कि हम जो है ना वो उसको अपनी जो इंडस्ट्रीज हैं, यहाँ का कैनेडियन मटेरियल जो बाय कैनेडियन पॉलिसी हमने लॉन्च की है, कि उसमें हम ज्यादा से ज्यादा जो यहाँ पर घर बनेंगे या कोई और इंडस्ट्री में हम कैनेडियन मटेरियल्स जो है ना वो यूज करें और कैनेडियन स्टील को यूज करें, और हाउ वी कैन सपोर्ट आवर बिजनेस लीडर्स एंड हमारे जो वर्कर्स हैं उनको जॉब उनकी प्रोटेक्ट करने के लिए। तो दिस वाज बेसिकली माय विजिट हियर, और आई थिंक इट्स इम्पोर्टेंट है कि हम जो है ना फ्यूचर के लिए हम जो हम कहते हैं ना बिल्ड कैनेडा स्ट्रांग, इट रियली मीन इट, कि हम लोग रिलायंस से रेजिलियंस की तरफ, कि हमारे कनाडा के पास वो कुछ है तो दुनिया को चाहिए। हमारे पास स्किल है, हमारे पास क्रिटिकल मिनरल्स है, हमारे पास फैसिलिटीज है। वी जस्ट नीड टू मेक इन्वेस्टमेंट्स कि वो फाउंडेशन हम उसको एलिवेट कर सकें और अपनी जॉब जो है ना वो क्रिएट कर सकें, और दुनिया को जो है ना वो हम अपनी चीजें डाइवर्सिफाई, हमारी इंटरनेशनल जो ट्रेड है उसको डाइवर्सिफाई कर सकें।
सरकार ने अभी यूरोपीय यूनियन भी गए, यूएई भी गए हैं और बहुत से एवेन्यूज तलाश कर रहे हैं, तो हमारी अब जो तिजारत है वो अमेरिका बेस्ड नहीं रहेगी, बाकी मुल्कों के साथ भी होना शुरू हो जाएगी।
देखिए, एक रियलिटी है कि नेबर आप चेंज नहीं कर सकते, ये इंटीग्रेटेड हमारे रिलेशनशिप भी हैं, हमारा नेबर भी हैं, और हमारी इंडस्ट्री भी जो है ना, हमारा बिजनेसेस रिलेशन, तो वो तो रहेगा, उसको आप नहीं कर सकते अवॉइड। हाँ, एक चीज ये है कि इसमें कि हम रिलाय उन पे करें जो हमारे रिलायबल पार्टनर्स हैं, हम अपनी जो ट्रेड है उसको डिवर्सिफाई करें।
तो कनाडा की हिस्ट्री की बिगेस्ट डील जो हमने की है, 70 बिलियन की इन्वेस्टमेंट वो यहाँ पर एनर्जी सेक्टर में और दूसरे सेक्टर्स में करेंगे, which means कि more jobs for Canadian workers, more opportunities for Canadian business leaders, growth in our economy. तो similarly इंडोनेशिया के साथ, एशियन के साथ, दूसरी कंट्रीज के साथ हम डिवर्सिफाई कर रहे हैं, और we're playing our role यूरोप में, जो यूरोप को जो रीबिल्ड, रीआर्म उनकी कैपेसिटी बिल्डिंग में, और ऑब्वियसली इंडस्ट्रीज लाइक ब्रैनन स्टील विल प्ले अ की रोल, के कनाडा का उसमें बड़ा रोल है। तो मैं I'm privileged. I think it's my greatest privilege of my life working alongside with Prime Minister Carney, because the experience he brings and the capability he has, it's a leading का हम कनाडा को एनर्जी सेक्टर में सुपर पावर।
आपने बिल्कुल सही कहा कि नेबर्स जो हैं कैन नॉट बी चेंज। प्राइम मिनिस्टर कार्नी वाशिंगटन में जाहिर नेगोशिएशन ऑलवेज गोइंग ऑन, तो उसमें जाहिर सी बात हमसे
देखिए इंटीग्रेशन है, कुछ चीजें बहुत सारी हम नहीं वो कर सकते, लेकिन हम कनाडा को build कर सकते हैं to become Canada strong, to make it the strongest economy in the G7, or to make it a superpower in energy sector दुनिया में.
Thank you.
तो बहुत शुक्रिया आपका आने का.
Take the time to come and visit us, hear about our concerns, just to explain to us what's going on, what the federal government is doing to try to protect our industry, to help us as a partner, and we're grateful for the time that was spent, and we look forward to discussing it even further as we go along.
Minister Adi, Head of Operations at Brannon Steel. It's great to have Minister Ali here today. Given looking at, when we look at productivity in Canada over the course of, compared to the G7 nations, it's at the rock bottom. So with the grants that the 2025 budget has brought on board for lumber and steel, we've been able to utilize those to advance towards new machinery, to buy new machinery to improve our productivity. Hoping to have that conversation with them, and seeing how we can progress further.
Thank you, Manish. Ron Colasanti, here at Brannon Steel. Very happy to host the Minister Ali today to speak about the initiatives that are being brought forth to protect the steel and the lumber industries. We're here in Brampton working through it, and we look forward to having some further discussions and speaking about the details and things that can be done in the future.
Again, I'm very excited to have had Minister Ali walk our shop floor, meet with our employees, speak directly with our employees, and having the opportunity to show him the parts that we make for world-class OEMs and custom fabricators throughout Canada and other parts of the world. Again, it was just great for him to be here, to see firsthand and to hear again the challenges that we're facing, and again an opportunity for us to be excited about the initiatives and policies that are being put in place to protect our industry and companies like ours.
It was great to converse with him, to hear his views on protecting Canadian steel. He talked about growing the industry. He talked about investing in the industry. He talked about resilience. These are all words that we as steel makers want to hear. Being in Canada, steel has been a challenging industry for us over the last little while. So to hear those words from him were really promising.
That we see with having Minister Ali here, first and foremost, is just to increase the awareness and the understanding at the federal government level, the unique challenges that we're facing today in this industry. And without that visit, it obviously wouldn't be possible. So again, to have even had at the time that we did today, and discussion about future meetings to even further explain some of the challenges that we're facing, it was immense to have him here today. The other part of it, which I'll let Manish speak to, would be again just to emphasize the initiatives that they have already brought forward in Budget 2025, Canada Strong. We echo the same sentiments that the budget is presenting, but there are also some advantages or positives for us as a company that we can work with the federal government on.
Good. Absolutely. We see this as a great opportunity to, start one of many conversations or dialogues with the minister and the ministry, the federal ministry itself, to, again, talk about Canadian steel, Canadian manufacturing, talk about investing into the Canadian steel and Canadian manufacturing, to talk about some of these derivative tariffs and, how that can help, the industry grow. So yeah, looking forward to another conversation hopefully.
Also, speaking of the initiatives that are taking place, we aim to have a world-class facility here with top-notch, state-of-the-art technology for cutting steel plate and a number of other processes. So with the ministry's support, we can get there in the next few years as planned.
We care about our workforce more than anything else, and you can see that by the force. I would appreciate if you take a picture of that board when you leave here. You will see many people that have been here 10, 20, 30, 40 years. So definitely, absolutely, we as our profits grow, so does our employee satisfaction. So does our investment into our workforce. So absolutely, yeah.
At Alam Law Firm, we believe that the most important element of every file we work on is indeed the clients themselves,
which has resulted in a proven track record of success.
Our battle-tested litigation lawyers stand tall in the face of adversity and challenging cases.
Our legal team comprises many legal professionals.
Every individual deserves dedicated legal representation.
For legal representation that will aggressively fight for your rights, contact Alam Law Firm today.
अगर आपको दुबई या मिडिल ईस्ट नुमा ज़ेवरात की तलाश है, तो आपको दूर जाने की बिल्कुल जरूरत नहीं। आज ही हमारे मिसिसागा रिजवे स्टोर तशरीफ लाइए। अल करम ज्वेलर्स। हमारे पास सोने के बेहतरीन कंगन, कड़े, झुमके, हार और सोने के सेट्स भी दस्तयाब हैं। शादी हो या मेहंदी या कोई भी फंक्शन, आपकी पसंद के तमाम ज़ेवरात आपको हमारे स्टोर में मौजूद मिलेंगे। आज ही हमारे स्टोर पर तशरीफ लाइए। अल करम ज्वेलर्स, 3465 प्लैटिनम ड्राइव, यूनिट 99, मिसिसागा, या फिर कॉल करें 905-828-0009। अल करम ज्वेलर्स, फरमाइश आपकी, गारंटी हमारी।
Welcome to Icon Event Space, where every occasion becomes unforgettable. From weddings and corporate gatherings to birthdays, anniversaries, conferences, and cultural festivals, Icon is designed to host it all seamlessly. With room for up to 1,200 guests, our venue blends flexibility, sophistication, and scale, all tailored to your vision. Great location with ample free parking. Convenience is always part of the experience. Savor our premium catering, featuring South Asian, continental, and a world of international flavors, curated just for you. Call us today at 437-425-2500 or visit iconeventspace.com.
Attention business owners and corporate professionals. Tired of taxes chipping away at your company's profit? Take control of your financial future with our revolutionary corporate insurance strategy that works like tax-free saving account with no limits. Say goodbye to over 50% tax on passive income and a hefty 66.7% capital gain inclusion rates. Don't let the taxman hold you back. Unlock the full potential of your corporate investments with the full liquidity today. Hello, this is Zahid Sayyeda Farouj Financial Group. To learn more, call us at 905-624-0008.
राहत बेकर्स एंड स्वीट्स 60 साल से आपके हसीन लम्हों में शामिल, खुशियों से भरे मीठे जायके, नफासत और क्वालिटी में सबसे बेहतर, खालिस अज्जा से तैयार करदा मिठाई, केक्स, बिस्किट्स एंड स्नैक्स, वही ऑथेंटिक जायका और क्वालिटी। पाकिस्तान से अब आपके शहर मिसिसागा में, कुछ मीठा कुछ नमकीन। राहत बेकर्स, आज ही विजिट कीजिए 3920 Eglinton Avenue West, Unit 24, Mississauga. Call 905-820-1500 or visit rahatbakers.ca.
You know, we were always trying how to get a house. Remember the Royal Financial Group flyer you gave me for the mortgage?
Oh yes, Shiraz Hussain, who did our mortgage too.
Yes, I actually went to their office. The staff was so professional. They're expert in their services. And you know what Shiraz said?
We have more than 100 lenders to help you to find our right qualified lenders and program for your purchase, refinancing, any of your commercial needs. At the Royal Financial Group, we deliver what we promise.
Royal Financial Group. Never put a limit on your dreams.
A criminal charge can be an ugly and nasty surprise. Don't let bad decisions or unfortunate circumstances take control of your life. The criminal lawyers at Alam Law Chambers will listen to your story and develop the best defense for you. Nothing in life is more important than your freedom. Reliable and affordable. Alam Law.
Thinking of buying, selling, or investing in real estate, whether it be residential, commercial, or pre-construction, Arshad Bhatti and his team of professionals can help. We have guaranteed allocations in high-rise and low-rise pre-construction projects in and around the GTA. Call Arshad Bhatti at 416-300-5600. That's 416-300-5600 or register at arshadbhatti.com.
रोशन मुस्तकबिल और अपनों का साथ जन्नत से कम नहीं। आप भी कनाडा को अपना घर बना सकते हैं और अपनों को पास बुला सकते हैं। एक्सपीरियंस्ड एंड रेगुलेटेड इमिग्रेशन कंसल्टेंट शहबाज अकबर के साथ मास्टर ऑफ बिजनेस क्लास इमिग्रेशन, एक्सप्रेस एंट्री, स्किल क्लास इमिग्रेशन, रेफ्यूजी क्लेम्स एंड फैमिली स्पॉन्सरशिप्स। कॉल नाउ एट 416-855-9464. Green Star Immigration Solutions Canada.
Managing your own business can be a lot of work. A professional accountant always makes a difference. It's imperative that your accountant keeps your finances simple, accurate, and confidential. Audited? Need help? That's why we chose Scans Accountants. They make you feel at ease knowing you and your business are in good hands. Scans Accountants, team of professionals.
If you are looking for a reliable, professional, and affordable travel agency in your town, then your search is over. Global Travel and Tours is your personal travel partner. Our dedicated staff always ready to make your trip hassle-free, memorable, and cost-effective. We will assist you with hotel reservations, the transportation, visa assistance, and travel insurance. Please give us a call right now at 1-877-275-3555.
हुआ पूरा मन का सपना, मेरा भी अब घर है अपना, घर आपको अच्छा घर चाहिए।
Then let Talha Bhatti serve you the best. 647-295-7861. Pre-construction projects, residential and commercial properties. Special packages for first-time home buyers. A member of dedicated real estate professional team. Talha Bhatti. 647-295-7861. Then let Talha Bhatti serve you the best.
The law professionals at TM Law, providing professional services in the GTA in the areas of civil litigation, criminal defense, family matters, and real estate. Serving the community in English, Punjabi, Hindi, and Urdu. For more information, call Tahir Majid, barrister and solicitor at 647-838-4773, or you can visit tahirlaw.ca.
Are you planning on buying, selling, or investing in real estate and looking for a reliable real estate broker? Then look no further. Call Noma today. List your home and start packing. Honest, reliable, and a top negotiator. Give your attention to Noma. Over 10 years of Canadian real estate market experience. Invest in new construction projects with day one price. Call Noma Babur today at 647-962-0007.
If you are looking for an honest, dependable, and trustworthy auto repair facility, consider Z Auto Center for your foreign and domestic vehicles. Our certified technicians have years of experience, special packages for Uber, Lyft, taxi, and driving school car safety inspection, winter, summer, and all-season tire packages available. Best selection of used cars for sale. We are family-owned and operated business located at 3670 St. Clair Avenue East, just east of Midland Avenue in Scarborough. Call us today at 416-462-3050.
Welcome to Icon Event Space, where every occasion becomes unforgettable. From weddings and corporate gatherings to birthdays, anniversaries, conferences, and cultural festivals, Icon is designed to host it all seamlessly. With room for up to 1,200 guests, our venue blends flexibility, sophistication, and scale, all tailored to your vision. Great location with ample free parking. Convenience is always part of the experience. Savor our premium catering, featuring South Asian, continental, and a world of international flavors, curated just for you. Call us today at 437-425-2500 or visit iconeventspace.com.
Dixie Electronics and Appliances is your #1 destination for electronics and appliances. Choose from TVs and home audio that will entertain your whole family, to home comfort essentials for your living space, and a wide selection of appliances to build your perfect kitchen. From selection to delivery, Dixie Electronics is everything you need. Price match guarantee and 0% financing available, all under one roof. Come today at 5120